folks, welcome back to the Birdmobile. Yeah, so on the way home from picking up some auction winnings. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure how I did because there was a big line of people out the door, and yeah, I may have overpaid for one of the lots. I picked up, I don't know, 5 lots. It's just basically just, yeah, like little tables full of stuff jammed in a box. So, yeah, got some lantern parts. Parts I don't even know. I don't even know. You'll see when we get back. But I'm heading home, and we'll get into the lab, and we'll bust these things out and take a look at what I got. There was a whole box of copper. And from the picture, it looked like there was a copper, like a nautical lantern in it. So I took a gamble on that being something cool. Well, no, it looked like a made in China. Didn't even have the freaking burner in the bottom. But a lot of copper, some kind of interesting things. Some things I'll probably decorate the background, the work background on the lab table. So yeah, we get back to Birdland, and we'll bust these things out and see how I did. Of course, globes. Yeah, got some globes. And okay, very good. See you in a second. Okay, so here is how we did on glass. What do you think, Snacks? What do you think, buddy? Yeah. So, what do we got here? Oh boy, we got a dozen cold blast talls, and they're all this segmented. They're all the optical. This probably was a case. They're all the same. Oh no, there is a hot blast. Cool. All right. So yeah, unfortunately, they're all unmarked, except for 1 or 2 that have probably a mold number on them. I was really hoping, man. I was hoping I was going to pull them out and find Hams and Buells and, Defiance and all these. But, nope. The only marked are a couple of first run lock knob little wizards. Big deal. But, hey, they're first run. So, you get some of them mid-teens little wizards. Boom. And a couple blanks, which is great for whatever kind of things I'm finding. So, yeah, looks like we got a half a dozen hot blasts and a ton of these to add to the tons I already have. Do I need more globes? No. Do I need more lanterns? No. Do I have more glass or more lanterns? Yes. So, yeah, that's it for the glass for today's haul. Interesting. And this auction, so all this stuff, man, I've been feeding off this same estate that this auction has been putting stuff out for months. He said they had over 1,000 lots from this one estate. That was like some kind of horrible, like hoarder kind of thing. There must have been 300 globes that went through there, just the globes. And I got a number of lanterns from it also. Yeah, from the same auctioneer and everything. So, these, all the cost on these, I have to yet kind of discern, how much I think I really paid per piece for these, if I add in the other stuff that we're going to look at here in just a second. So, yeah, there it is. That is the glass haul. They're all washed up. And, all right, let's get on to the other crap that I found. Okay, we are back in the lab. So, let's see, first thing, it's pretty cool, actually, for lantern stuff. There's a whole bunch of brass banding. Way, way, way more than I will ever use. But I think it would be very cool to use brass to patch holes. How is that on there? How is that tied like that?
I think the propagation's still pretty decent.
Weird. Yeah, brass banding, man. All different thicknesses and stuff. Pretty cool. There's a lot of it. And this is probably 10 pounds.
give it a try.
10 pounds of brass. Look at all that, man. That's a ton.
Test anyways and see if I
So, hey,
see what
anybody out there interested in some of this, let me know.
KB
We could trade for something.
WA3 GPE.
You know, trade for a burner or a globe or something. Yeah, look at all that shit, man. Pretty cool. There's a bunch. That's the only reason I bet on it, because I'm like, ooh, wouldn't that be great patches? Rather than using like weird tin and stuff, you know, of like different thicknesses and different coatings and shit on it, you know, random stuff I find around, I can patch holes with brass. And if it's a brass, you know, you don't want to be putting regular tin on a brass fount, would you? All right, so, oh, bunch of that. 10 pounds of brass. Wonder how much that's worth in brass. Ziggy, what's the price of brass per ounce?
So give me a few minutes there, maybe about 5 minutes or so.
Brass is currently priced at about 17 cents per ounce. This is based on the latest scrap metal market data showing $2.80 per pound.
$2.80 a pound, huh? Oh, okay. Well, all right, so now we're going to start looking at some of the garbage I got. So, yeah, there's this crap in it. You can't tell from, you really can't tell from shitty pictures. But, well, this is modern crap. This, however, might be useful. Oil only. Use kerosene or lamp oil only. How can it be only if it lists 2 items? I don't. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, piece of crap. So there's that. This is the reason I went and there was a box. There was a box full of copper crap. This was in there. I saw the green, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna bid on that. Could be some very cool nautical thing. No, it's a freaking, I think it's a made in China piece of crap. However, I am intrigued by that Fresnel globe. Wonder if it could be something else I can put that in. Look at that. God darn it. Yeah. So I overpaid for all this copper crap, I think. Some of it's kind of neat. You'll see in a minute. Okay. Piece of crap. Put that in the piece of crap pile. Now, there is a freaking ton of these. Oops. Yeah, what the heck are these freaking things? I'm assuming that these are like, for like ceiling mounting, you know, old school oil lamps that, you know, chandeliers or something. That's what I'm assuming they are. All right. Junk. It's all junk. Yeah, what is that? Eh? That looks to be copper or brass or something. Yeah, anybody have any use for these? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't have freaking room to keep them anywhere, I'll tell you what. But look at them all, man. I don't need any of these. Well. Oh, well. Oh, there's a matching set. Maybe that went on an entire chandelier. Probably were. Let's see. Probably like where something like that. Go on there and screw that on. Like that. That's what I'm thinking. This was in one of the boxes of the globes. And it's fucking broken. Oh well, but that's pretty cheesy looking. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Recycling for that one. So that's those freaking things. I'll keep these around for a little while. So if you see something you like, you let me know. You pay the shipping, I'll ship them to you. All right. Well, at least I can condense them a little bit. Huh. All right. Let's see. What else we got? I need a box for this shit. Ugh. Yep. I know, buddy. Yep. I set my stuff over here. Buddy wants to sit in the sun here and he's pissed off that I got shit where he was just sleeping before I got home. Right, buddy? Sorry, buddy. All right. Let's see. Let me get this shit out of here. Let's see. Oh man, look at this. Yeah, a bedazzled ashtray. I don't even know what that thing's supposed to be. What's that supposed to be? It appears to be a poodle. It's a fucking poodle. It's a fucking poodle. Why? Oh, let me go get my poodle ashtray for my slim 140s. Yeah. Wow. Yikes. Let's see. Yeah, again, more made in freaking China. Good. Yeah. Bummer. Bummer. Too bad I'm not into Dead Flame stuff. I'm not a fan. I don't want to say I hate it. I just don't like it. I don't want to have any around. I like Hot Blast, Cold Blast. Yeah. You know my style. Piece of crap. Okay. Now, that's pretty cool, man. This appears to be a needle for a very old record player. What I think it is. Yeah. Pretty neat. Sick. Freaking heavy, too. Precise Machinery. Oh, yeah. Bring that out. Settle it. Put it down. Yeah. Interesting. That's kind of neat. And maybe I'll display that in the back here. Clean that up a little bit. Wonder how it works. Wonder if it sends the vibrations. Must send the vibrations down this tube. Comes out here and then it goes to that horn, maybe? That's what it appears to be. That's how it works. Neat. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. Got a hunk of wire stuck in there. That looks to be cast. I don't know what it is. It looks to be cast. Maybe it's brass. Maybe it's actually brass. It's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll, keep some. Maybe that'll be something new for my matches. No, then I don't have a striker. When I got my strikers on this. Yeah, we'll see. Yes, I don't hate. but it looks modern. It's not ancient, but it appears to be solid. Yeah, nothing ferrous there at all. Okay, cool. This here, jeez. Yep, made in Taiwan. Looks like brass. Yeah, looks like a holiday wreath for putting your freaking food on. Yeah, let's go into Goodwill. Yeah, I'll take this leg off so they all match. There, now it's flat. Good boy. Let's see. Yeah. There's this thing. I think that is the lot number. Ooh, doesn't that sound drive you nuts? Nails on there. Come on now. Yeah, this was used. It looks like it was used on top of a heater of some kind, probably a wood-burning stove. Lots of lime. Yeah, that's what, yeah. This is probably for humidifying shit. Either that or somebody was drinking tea out of this thing and never washed it. There's a lot of lime and water deposits in there. That's kind of cool looking. Got wood here, wood here. Who knows? It certainly got some old patina. Oh, let's see. What's that say? Yeah. Need some extra glasses here. Revere Copper and Brass Incorporated, Rome, New York. Revere Ware. Got Paul Revere in 1801, right there in the middle. Huh. Revere Ware. Ziggy, tell me about Revere Ware out of Rome, New York.
Revere Ware is a cookware brand produced by Revere Copper Company, headquartered in Rome, New York. The company, founded in 1801, is known for its copper and alloy products, including cookware. Would you like to know more about the history of Revere Copper Company?
Yes.
Revere Copper Company was founded in 1801 by Paul Revere and his son Joseph Warren Revere. It started as a small brass foundry and grew to become a major producer of copper and alloy products, including the famous Revere Ware cookware line.
How long were they in business?
Revere Copper Company operated for 225 years, from its founding in 1801 until 2026.
Oh, they're still there. Okay. So who knows how old that thing is?
Yep, they're still going strong.
Okay. These are actually pretty cool. These are nice. I'm eating an apple. I do apologize. How rude of me. Would you like some? That's pretty cool. That's no joke. That might be hand etched in there. There's a cool bird. A serpent. Cool. Dig this. It's heavy too, man. What's that thing? It looks to be like somebody. Looks like maybe like a house and a tree. I don't know, man. I don't know what that is in there. Like somebody did something by hand there. Oh, China. Okay. Well, that's heavy too. That's pretty cool. Can't see what that says. I can't tell. Looks like it says made in China. I really can't tell. But again, heavy. So those are pretty neat. All right. I probably have a use for those. That's cool. All right. Let's see. What haven't we done yet? There's this. A decorator might be interested in. It appears to be cast some type of metal, maybe aluminum. It's thick, but it's light. Obviously, vintage. Look at the wiring there. Quite vintagey. Probably something that would, hang over a mirror in a bathroom or something. Or maybe from a ceiling, I would assume. Unless, what is that? I don't know, man. I don't know. What are you asking me for? Okay. You know what that's about? Put a comment down there. Huh. Okay. Now this thing. Oh, it's a music maker. Supposed to be a music maker. Oh, maybe it only works when the hood's open. Huh. Tijuana Taxi. That must be the song. This is obviously very modern. I can tell by that label. But again, not awful. Not awful looking. Probably that was supposed to resemble a lantern. Probably was one over here and it broke off. Only get the driver's side buggy lamp. Huh. Yeah, that'll take up space on a shelf somewhere. Of course, all my shelf space has freaking lanterns on it. Hey, dude, it's got a tow hitch. All right, so there's that crap. Man, this is some crap. Oh, boy. But this box here, I have hope for. I have not dug into it. I have not dug into it at all. And this is just from the photo. So there's another one of them things. Those. There's my. All right, let's see. Let's get a close look at what we got here. The Solar EM and Company. Big ass wick. Very cool. That's like, Dietz street lamp kind of size wick there. Ah, excellent. Rayo, maybe? Rayo, CT ham. Cool. Oh, there's another one of them things. There's another one. Out of these freaking things. Oh, cool. It's got a little... What's this all about? The Miller Company, USA. Meridian, Connecticut. It's very cool. It's got a tag on it. That was $1. Neat. New old stock right there. That's cool as hell. Okay. All right, let me clear some of this shit out of here. Hold on a minute. Sorry, buddy. Let me move that for you. I know you need your son. All right. Now. All right, so I got this cool thing with a freaking original tag on it. This looks like serious #2. There's another one.
So there's a LC resonator right across the drain bus.
Excellent. Oh, what's that? A burper for something. I don't know what that's all about. I see in my head what that's for. I wonder if that's for burping, like making beer or something like that. There's Dietz with the open cog there. Wrong size wick in it. Awesome. Add that to my... Oh, got some shit to add to my burners. Alright, weird shit we put over here.
I'll get to your page in a little bit. Right now
Yeah, I can't read it, but it's busted anyway. It's busted, but who knows? Maybe I can use that.
So that coupling device, the impedance
Ah, I don't know what that's about. Another one of them things. Another one of these. Cool.
or is it just coil of wire type transformer?
Ah, Waterbury. Okay. It could be for like buggy lamp or something like that. But that's pretty short. Wonder what that's for. It's pretty freaking legit. B&B Company, New York. Huge, man. Look at that. Obviously missing something here. Nope. Don't know. Look at that Dietz cap. That's interesting.
Yeah, it's
Huh.
I did
Look at that. I've never seen one like that. I'm assuming it's just a normal Dietz cap that's flattened out on top. I've never seen it look like that. Unless it's different for a Dietz, like, you know, Dead Flame or something. Great. There's a cap. Another cap. United States of America on both of them. I wonder, what does that tell us about the year? I don't know. Cool. And there's another one with the original tag. When replacing hood on number 2's N3 Zenith burners, the notch in the hood must be placed over the shaft. Yeah. Another one of those from Waterbury. Cool. Looks to be, I don't know. Don't know about that, but this will be useful. I don't know. That looks cheap to me, but it doesn't. I'm not familiar with that type of cogwheel there. Another Badger. Another Badger. 50 cents. More Dietz caps like that. Look at that. Hell yeah. I certainly hope these fit lanterns. Maybe they're, you know, I don't know what they're made for. Because I've not seen them look like that. But I like it. That's brass. Some kind of adjuster thing. Another Badger. Is this a gallery or something? Frame spreader? Rail frame spreader? February 23rd, 05, patent number. Huh. Okay, cool. Those are cool. That's made in Rochester. Another little brass thingy. All right. So, except for this crap and the glass, that's everything I got today. Was it worth it? I would say for a couple of these burners and the glass, I would say it's kind of worth it. But I'm not gonna be able to get anything for any of this other crap except give it away. But these are great to have. Let me compare. Let me look at. I'll show you. I have a spare cap in here. This is a cap from a Defiance. Yeah, I am curious. Maybe now that I'm looking at it like that, maybe this is the old caps. That one looks right. The first one I looked at is kind of flattened on top. Man, that's great, man. That's awesome. Extra caps. I'll put that right in with the other caps. Sweet. You know, see, that helps me. Me getting spare globes and spare shit like this means it changes what I can buy if I go somewhere and see an old lantern without a globe, without a cap, without a burner, and go, oh man, I'd love to have that. But now I can. Now I can grab it and go be like, hey dude, this there's missing parts. Can you shave some money off? Yeah, you know what I mean? All right. Well, did I do everything? Yeah. That's everything. Okay. Well, that's all right. Except for there's a couple other Dead Flame globes. They're just crap. They're crap. A couple from chandeliers and stuff. So that's it. That's it for this strange auction haul. I knew it was going to be crap. I knew it was going to be a lot of crap, but I took a risk on that nautical thing for this whole box of crap, but did get these, so that's pretty neat. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for my auction haul, and you'll see videos on. No, you won't. No, I didn't get any lanterns, so you're not gonna see really any of this stuff except for when you see me put a new globe in something. But all right, folks, that's gonna do it for me. Thanks for stopping by the lab, and don't you go change.
We'll be back with the Magic Tunes for the Armada Room's 2-hour disco swing party after this short break. Till then, don't you go changing.
Sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.